Imagine two salesmen, Mr. Triumph and Mr. Defeat. They're the same age, have similar education, and sell the same product for the same price. Yet Mr. Triumph outsells Mr. Defeat 5 times over. What's the secret? It's not raw intelligence or a better territory. Mr. Triumph simply thinks 5 times bigger. He sees bigger possibilities, so he gets bigger results. This simple story is the core of David J. Schwartz's classic, The Magic of Thinking Big, a book that argues the size of your success is determined by one thing: the size of your thinking. This isn't about empty affirmations. It's a practical guide to upgrading your mental attitude for massive results. The book breaks down into a few powerful ideas. First, you have to genuinely believe you can succeed. Second, you must cure yourself of what Schwartz calls Excusitis, the failure disease. Third, understand that action is the only cure for fear. And finally, you have to consciously manage your environment because it's shaping you whether you like it or not. Let's dive into these. The first big idea is that belief is the thermostat that regulates what you achieve. If you set your belief thermostat to mediocre, you'll get mediocre results. But if you truly believe you can achieve something great, your mind automatically starts figuring out how to do it. Schwartz says a deep-seated belief in success generates the power, skill, and energy needed to get there. Start by thinking, I can do it. The how to do it will follow. The second, and perhaps most relatable idea, is curing excusitis. We all have a go-to excuse when things get tough. Schwartz identifies the 4 most common types. First, there's health excusitis, using minor ailments as a reason not to perform. The antidote? Refuse to talk about your health and be grateful for the health you have. Second, there's intelligence excusitis, the belief you aren't smart enough. The truth is, your attitude is far more important than your IQ. As Schwartz says, the thinking that guides your intelligence is much more important than how much intelligence you may have. Third is age excusitis, thinking you're too old or too young. The reality? Your age is an asset if you know how to use it. Look at your present age as your best age. And finally, there's luck excusitis, blaming bad luck. The cure is to accept the law of cause and effect. Success comes from preparation and hard work, not a roll of the dice. Our third major point is that action cures fear. Fear is real, but it's fed by inaction and uncertainty. The longer you wait to do something, the bigger the fear monster in your head gets. Schwartz's advice is brilliantly simple. To cure fear, get action. Are you afraid of making that important sales call? Make the call. Afraid of a tough conversation? Have the conversation. Break the task down into tiny, manageable steps and just start. The confidence you gain from taking that first small action will dissolve the fear and build momentum. Finally, the fourth idea is to manage your environment. You are a product of what you're exposed to. If you're surrounded by small-minded, gossiping, negative people, their thinking will infect you. Schwartz urges you to go first class. Seek out friends and mentors who are positive, supportive, and think big. Feed your mind with great books and ideas. Your mind is like a mental factory. The thoughts it produces depend entirely on the raw materials you feed it. Make sure those materials are of the highest quality. In summary, the magic of thinking big teaches that success is less about your innate abilities and more about the deliberate size of your thoughts. Believe in yourself. Kill your excuses, act in the face of fear, and curate a first-class environment for your mind. As Schwartz famously wrote, think little goals and expect little achievements. Think big goals and win big success. If you enjoyed this, you might also like Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People for Mastering Relationships or Mindset by Carol S. Dweck, which explores the modern science behind the power of belief. Find more great summaries and reading guides at booksplat.com. Level up yourself today, 3 minutes at a time.